say 2 to 3 years?
Yeah.
I don't know if you're being sarcastic or not.
It's up to 3 years.
What?
Yeah.
I thought they said 6 to 8 weeks.
No, no.
My mom's gonna kill me. Chris Manning would never do this for the show, by the way.
Are you ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Awesome, let's go.
Heavy is the crown, heavy is the crown.
You know, as the regular season, Greg, winds down, you can feel things start to change around the league, can't you?
Yeah, I mean, some teams are getting totally in the zone for the playoffs, while other squads are using this time to plan for next year and try to figure out what went wrong.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. In at the guard spots, Lillard and Sharp. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Jeremy Grant. And it's Tiny in at the 5. Bagley with the bucket.
And we saw this from Bagley in college. He has very good touch around the rim.
Pass to Thybulle. Back to Lillard. Fires for 3. Sharp. That's good.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Now the Pistons with it. Outside Bagley. Lillard against Cunningham. And there's the pass to Ivy. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tipped away. And stolen by Thybulle. Wide open look. And the jumper falls for him.
And the flick of a switch going from defense to offense.
That was great anticipation on the steal. A gamble that paid off.
Now here's Diallo. Coming off a solid outing against Cleveland. And there's a whistle. It goes on Shaedon Sharp. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Ivy. Pass to Duren. Now here's Ivy. He's tightly guarded. Excellent defense there from Tiny.
And you look at the young talent the Blazers have, a nice young core group that can grow. Simon's the big name from that crew. I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Bagley kicks to Ivy. A floater. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And Simons and Little Greg, a pair of names Portland fans are definitely excited about.
And they've shown that they can be valuable players. Portland got a lot younger with the trades they made last year. Now they have to have that youth develop.
And he knocks down the first one.
And with Ivy, he gives you the physical traits you want at guard. Long, strong, athletic, lots of upside.
Simons, he's checked in for Portland. And he makes both free throws. And Ivy especially effective in the open floor.
Outstanding burst and speed, plays with a high motor, and he's always in attack mode. And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
The Pistons have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. To the wing on the left. Passes it to Bagley. Pistons passing it around. 5 on the clock. And Cunningham gets it to go on the assist by Bagley.
A confident scorer in close. Once Cunningham feels like he has an advantage, he exploits it.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Here's Tiny. 9 points last game out. Thibault with the ball. Portland needs to get off a shot. Here's Grant. Basket good. Grant's got 5.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Pistons trail by 6. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I caught up with Greg Popovich. He said the big thing is we cannot play hero ball. We've got to be unselfish and trust our offense. We'll see if they can turn the tables around and even up this season series, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks, David. No question with the defense they're facing tonight, Coach would like to see them gain some early confidence.
Efficiency is key for them. Don't make the mistakes that turn defense into offense.
Those mistakes included turnovers, bad shots, and rush shots. All must be avoided if they're to accomplish their goal.
Wiseman's checked in for Marvin Bagley. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Just 2 to shoot. Launches a 3. The shot by Ivy, no good. So for the Pistons, their last game, a win against the Cavaliers. Simons and Portland again with the bucket.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Cunningham kicks to Wiseman. Pass to Diallo. Now here's Ivy. Some solid defense from Grant.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
An NBA All-Defense for 2 years running. Matisse Thybulle has been a game-changing defender from the minute he set foot in the NBA.
Thybulle. Matisse Thybulle taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. And Greg, we know at Washington, Thybulle was the College Defensive Player of the Year, averaging 3.5 steals and over 2 blocks a game.
And per minute, not far off that pace in the pros. His opponent field goal percentage last season good for 2nd best in the league.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Stewart's checked in for Duren. Evan Fournier comes in for Diallo. Burks, he's checked in for Ivy. And Hayes subbed in for Cade Cunningham. Now, here's Burks. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Now, Stewart. Here's Hayes. Over Carter. Kept alive. Here's Wiseman. Misses the layup. Looking at the Trailblazers, they took the last win in their last game against the Magic. Nurkic kicks to Carter. Now the pass to Simons. And finished off by Nurkic.
Nurkic is all about physicality on the glass and making his presence felt.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pass to Fournier. Over to the left wing. Wiseman with a wide open look. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Simons against Burks. Simons kicks to Carter. Back to Simons. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Simons has got 5 points so far.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. It's been a little over a decade, Steve, since the Pistons last made real noise in the playoffs.
They've had a tough run of it lately, but rebuilding periods are never pretty, Kevin. They just need time to get back to contender status.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Allen's checked in. Now here's Fournier. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Wiseman, he's open. Hits the jumper in space.
Watching Hayes, he keeps his eyes up, always looking for a better shot, either for himself or his teammates.
Here's Allen. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Passes it to Simons. Nurkic in the post. He's covered by Wiseman. Simons surveying the D. Shoots over Burks. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Fournier, rebound by the Trailblazers. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
They knew that the arena would be rocking. And if they could execute well on the offensive end, they knew they could quiet down this hostile crowd.
Pistons trail by 15. Burks dishes to Hayes. Nice D from Tiny.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. Back to the action in just a minute.
I want to hear everybody make some noise.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And the Trailblazers have really been rolling, haven't they?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They just been the better team so far.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers. In at the guard spots, Lillard and Sharp. Then there's Grant. Then it's Tiny, and it's Watford in at the 4. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Tiny, in the last game against the Magic, made some terrific plays. He had 9 points, and as he always seems to do, piled up rebound after rebound. That game was just the latest example of how hot he's been. We'll see if anyone can cool him down tonight, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious he was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
And Lillard gets it to go.
Gotta do more than that to stop Lillard. Superb job brushing off the physical defense.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And despite the double-digit lead, still in attack mode, getting their feet wet there in the paint.
There is so much young talent, Steve, in today's NBA. That being said, whose game should an up-and-coming player try to emulate?
For me, Kevin, for the 25 and under crowd, the guys I love, Luka Doncic, unbelievable. Ja Morant, Anthony Edwards, LaMelo Ball, and it's a whole slew of others.
Back to Lillard. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Pick and roll action, get Lillard the ball, and let him make a play.
Now, here's Ivy. He had 13 points in the win against Cleveland.
And it wasn't just the points. He brought hustle, he brought energy, and he brought it on the glass.
Here's Diallo. Lillard with the rebound.
And that's okay. Even though you missed, you had the right guy taking the shot.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Out of this world. Sharp is so quick into the air, and then he just hangs forever. Able to do things most others
can't.
And now let's take one more look at that great Mobile One drive.
He's been a huge factor in this game, and drives like that show how valuable he is on the floor.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over, coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
And the focus was to get stops. All game, they were right up on shooters, and that led to some big-time rejections.
This was their game plan going in. Make shooters uncomfortable by challenging every possible shot.
And the Pistons making a change here. Bagley's checked in. And a switch here also for Portland. Eibel's checked in. Now here's Diallo. Defended by Thibault. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Bagley's got 5 now.
And what's interesting about Bagley, I mean, he has solid form as a shooter. The results from distance, though, have been inconsistent.
A guy who hasn't played a lot of ball. Sharp, though, has all the all-star tools they think available to him.
An exceptional shot maker from outside. And he's got great vertical bounce, almost a 7-foot wingspan, and he is relentless in his attack.
And he makes the first.
And all the talent in the world. That's what made Sharp the 7th overall pick in a fairly deep draft.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And we see Portland revamping on the fly. A lot of changes, but it's not a rebuild. This new-look roster hoping to keep the Blazers relevant while also giving them a greater upside long-term.
And here's Diallo. No points in the game yet for him. And there is a whistle. That goes on Hamidou Diallo.
Second personal foul.
That's foul number 2 for him. Trailblazers leading by 21. Lillard the pass to Thibault. From downtown, and that's good. Damian Lillard for 3. He's got 12.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Pass to Bagley. Lets a floater go. Tiny grabs the board. Tiny's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
There's the pass to Thibault. Kicks it out to Lillard. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
Diallo the pass to Cunningham. To halt the run, the putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Sharp, the pass to Tiny. Left side, Grant. To the left side wing.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Well, Greg, analysts evaluate player performances on the floor, and sometimes we've seen the players fire back. They're not happy with the criticism.
You know, it's a risk you take, but if you treat everyone with kid gloves, you're really not doing your job. The audience expects a level of honesty, and quite frankly, players don't mind you criticizing their game. It's when those critiques become personal. Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's Lillard. He's coming off a 19-point game against Orlando. Simons finds Lillard. Pass to Thibault. Back to Lillard. Shoots the 3. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Outside, Bagley. Outside, Fournier. Takes a three. Offensive rebound. Kicks it to Hayes. Passes to Wiseman. Second shot opportunity. Again, the Pistons good for two.
And how about the confidence from Wiseman on the catch and shoot? He just puts that one up in rhythm.
Pass to Thibault. 36 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Off target from the baseline. Out left to the wing. Outside, Bagley. Puts up a three. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Tiny's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. To the inside, Eubanks. Yep, it counts. Eubanks got his first basket of the night.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
It could go, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for Portland. He went on an aerial three-point display, drilling 4 long balls in just the 1 quarter alone. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Really an incredible game from Lillard.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
The backcourt guards are Cunningham and Ivy. Duren out there with Marvin Bagley. And it's Diallo in at the 3 slot. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. That free throw good from Lillard.
And you look at the loyalty Lillard has shown, stuck with the Blazers through thick and thin. It's why he is beloved in Portland.
Both free throws good from Lillard. And at some point, Greg, you wonder if Lillard is the greatest Blazer of all time.
Listen, he is in the conversation. You'd have to include Walden Drexler up there. But Lillard's resume in Portland has a strong argument.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
When the jumpers are falling for Cade Cunningham, it just adds another dimension to this team's offense.
The pass to Thibault. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Here's Sharp. To the paint. Here's Tiny. Rebound by the Pistons. Duren's got 4 rebounds in this game. Cunningham passes to Diallo. And here's Ivy. The rebound by Grant. Out to the wing. Here's Sharp. The shot from the low post is good. Sharp's got 9.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Bounce pass from Cunningham. Here's Ivy. Tiny grabs the board. Tiny's got 8 rebounds in this game. From the arc. And it's Sharp missing. The Pistons have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Shaedon Sharp picks one up.
And Ivy just so difficult to corral. Sometimes you have to foul him and hope he misses.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
An okay season at the free throw line for him so far, sitting right around 76%.
And the first one drops.
And you have to appreciate the all-out effort Jay Navi gives you on the court. He works so hard to find ways to get involved and prove he belongs here.
Stewart's checked in for Detroit. Both shots good from the stripe. Portland's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. Pass to Sharp. Out to the right wing. Tiny, the pass to Grant. Here's Tiny. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Now Detroit moving it up. And Cunningham with the slam.
Too easy for Cade. He can really fly.
Lillard against Cunningham. Thibault kicks to Lillard. Shot clock at 6. Here's Tiny. Detroit with the rebound.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Count it.
Time after time. It's Dame, a prolific offensive player.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Diallo with it. A second chance effort, and it's good on the layup. Turing's got his second bucket of the night.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
And the first time out of the game called here for the Trailblazers.
Who wants a free T-shirt? Loud section. They're gonna cut your
For the Trailblazers. Nurkic checked in for Tiny. Allen comes in for Matisse. Pistons trail by 15, and on the floor for Portland here in the fourth. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. Jeremy Grant is out there at Tiny, and it's Thibault in at the small forward.
Nice read by Cade. Sees an opening before anyone can react.
Here's Lillard, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
Cunningham kicks to Ivy. Driving inside. And they pick up 2.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And I just love his competitiveness he's showing there. Team might be down, but a drive like that could spark them.
Passes it to Simons. Here's Tiny. Plays it up off the glass.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Cunningham passes to Bagley. Some solid defense from Grant. Knocked loose. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. Lillard with the ball. Pass to Simons. Over Ivy. And again, it's Portland converting. Breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far. Being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And also, guys, how about the hustle we've seen on the boards? They're getting after it and cashing in on second chance scoring opportunities.
Just 4 to shoot. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Portland leading by 17.
Wily move by Damian Lillard, taking his shot right into the defense to draw the foul.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Trailblazers. Lillard. Damian Lillard. At the line for 2.
That free throw good from Lillard.
That competitive edge Damian Lillard plays with is outstanding. This is a guy that wants to win every single game.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Pistons trail by 19. Cunningham looking it over. Driving in. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And like a lot of top picks, Cade Cunningham had to deal with some adversity in his rookie season.
Greg, he had been part of winning teams for his entire life. He was introduced to just how competitive the NBA is. But he says it's only sharpened his focus.
That's good from Cunningham.
Well, you look at the counting numbers for Cade Cunningham. He fills up a stat sheet. The key for him moving forward, though, efficiency.
And so Cunningham nails both of them. And you talk about Cade's efficiency. Greg, on a struggling team, that can be a challenge.
Yeah, without great shooters around him, he's forced into taking tough shots or turnovers. And as the team improves, though, I think the percentages should come around.
Back to Simons. The Trailblazers with a new shot clock. Left side, Grant. The pass to Tiny. Another shot. Good as the jump shot falls. Tiny's got 4 points now in the quarter. Pistons trail by 19. To the left wing. Bagley kicks to Cunningham. Pistons passing it around. Bucket is good. Cunningham's got 12 points in just the second half.
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
Pass to Simons. Here's Tiny. Grant outside. Now Simons. Buries it down low. Simons has got 21.
Forget the contact. Simons makes it anyway.
Cunningham kicks to Ivy. Outside, Bagley. Pass to Ivy. It's blocked. Now, here's Thibault. Lillard outside. The shot by Tiny, no good.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball. What a turnaround for him since the half. More aggressive and more effective.
Here is Lillard. Pass to Thibault. Now here's Simons. He's guarded closely. Here's Grant. 2 points. That one goes. And that's now 9 points for Jeremy Grant.
You know, there's some power to Jeremy's game now. He's become hard to knock off balance.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Anthony Simons.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
Teams need contributions from everybody to win on the road, not just the stars. And he's done more than his share tonight, an outstanding performance. Out to the right wing. Now here's Diallo, defended by Thibault. Ivy passes to Diallo. And the pass to Duren. Detroit, no good that time either.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Here's Sharp. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Oh, nice job executing inside. Sharp's confidence is what makes him such a dangerous player.
Outside, Bagley. .139 left to play in the final quarter. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Stewart checked in for Duren. What? And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you next time.
Oh, that is awesome. What happened since Vegas apparently last 2 to 3 years. All of your friends, family play the game. What's it going to be like for them to see your exact representation in NBA 2K24?
I already know they're going to start making fun of me or something.
Really?
But,
Clowning you?
That's just how my family goes. You know, they're going to try to play me with the team I'm on and then beat me with me, which is kind of fun.
And we've got a pair of teams here that know a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purist.
So here's Portland's starting group. Lillard and Sharp are the guards. Jeremy Grant out there with Matisse Thybulle. And it's Tiny in at the 5 down low. Now here's Brown. Pass to Tatum. Williams in the post. Outside Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. And this is their first time matched up with the Celtics this year.
And with this matchup being East versus West, this is the first of only 2 meetings between these teams.
As a pro, these ones are fun. You get to match up with guys you rarely see.
And we know Lillard can score, but he's showing nice awareness with the pass to his open teammate.
Thybulle with a steal. Pass to Sharp. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Gallinari. And the Blazers getting another bucket right there.
And it looks like Sharp is fairly comfortable in the mid-range. Having dynamic shot-making ability would be a big plus for him.
Now here's Brogdon. And you look at his numbers, just over 21 a game. Driving inside, and Brogdon with the stuff.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well,
great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And Lillard gets it to go. Lillard's got his second basket on the night.
And how great are they playing? 4 for 4 shooting to start this one.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, he's clearly not satisfied with the lead they have. Took it to the rack. It would not be denied.
Shot from 12. Stayed with it, but couldn't get it to fall. The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Thibault. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal
That one on Tatum.
First team foul. At the line for the Trailblazers, Matisse Thybulle taking 2 shots.
And he makes a first. He's perfect from the line this time.
And the Boston Celtics are one of the most decorated teams in all of sports. Think about all the rings they've won, as well as the talent that they've had on their roster.
Now here's Brown. Coming in off 21 points in his last outing. Out of bounds. It'll be Trailblazers ball. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Such a rich history for the respected Boston franchise.
From the days of Bill Russell to Larry Bird and Kevin McHale in the 80s, and then Pierce, Allen, KG, Rondo winning the ring in 08. The players on this roster understand how important it is to carry on that legacy.
5 straight buckets to start the game. Off to a hot start.
Pass to Gallinari. Six to shoot. There's Tatum with the 3. Kept alive. Here's Brown. Tries yet again. Can't get the layup. Now Portland with it. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. And that one's good. Sharp. Sharp's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Now here's Gallinari. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Brown. It's deflected. Here's Sharp, hounded by Tatum. Here's Sharp, coming in off a 14-point game last time out. To the right side. Trailblazers got to hurry, got to get up a shot. And it's Thybulle missing. Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
The Trailblazers have gone 6 of 7 and looking good. That one is off. Tatum with some nice D. Outside, Brown.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Over Lillard. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
Pass to Tiny. Got it. Good job in the low post.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And Boston calls time here. You know, Grant, a positive trend in this league right now. Teams would rather risk losing a game than sacrifice a player's health.
Well, it's all about a player's health, BA, when it's all said and done. A player with minor injuries are usually held out now, sometimes even against their own will. A much different situation than when I was playing many years ago.
So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Griffin, he's checked in for Williams. Horford comes in for Gallinari. Kennard, he's checked in for Brown. And Smart subbed in for Brogdon. A big group substitution here for Portland. Nurkic is checked in for Grant. Allen comes in for Thibault. Simons is checked in for Sharp. And it's Carter in for Damian Lillard. Now here's Simons. Playing Detroit, he was nearly unstoppable. Pass to Tiny. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
And Boston has possession. They trail by 16. On the wing, Tatum. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket. Shoots over Allen. Tatum can't hit.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Simons against Kennard. Now here's Simons. Defense right on him. And it's Portland with another.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond. He hasn't even made 1 point yet this quarter. Man, his team desperately needs him to get going.
Allen. It doesn't go for him. Oh, great D that time from Griffin. Here's Tatum. And the layup is good off the glass.
Rushing off the contact. Look, the dude is strong. When he gets in there, it's easy. That's an easy bucket.
And so it's Portland in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. We'll be right back after this word. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Trailblazers? Manning the backcourt, it's Brogdon and Smart. Luke Kennard out there with Grant Williams. And it's Horford in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Here's Sharp, defended by Kennard. To the paint. Here's Watford. Soft touch off the glass.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
And here's Brogdon. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you very much, Brian. Well, Jaylen Brown has been vocal when it comes to social justice. He said, quote, people need to step up and use their platform. Keep conversations alive and show people that you care. Where your influence is biggest, try to leverage it. Brian, he knows his stuff.
Stand up. Allie, thanks. And that one's good. Sharp.
The burst. Man, Sharp can go from 0 to 100 in the blink of an eye.
Pass to Kennard. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Offensive board. And Horford gets it to go.
Yeah, after all these years as a pro, Horford still plays with fire. Some second chance points there for Big Al.
Here's Sharp. 6 points for him. "18 feet out. And it's Portland with another.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Out to Horford. Outside Brogdon. Three-pointer off the mark. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second.
And after spending his first 3 seasons with the Bucks, Malcolm Brogdon was part of a sign and trade. Just a great move for his career. And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
So it's Boston now. After the basket by Portland. Pass to Horford. From downtown, bearing his second of 3 attempts. And after that 2018 sign and trade, Malcolm Brogdon got an expanded role, Grant.
He really did. I mean, Brogdon becoming more of a ball handler, a chance to shine offensively. His numbers as a result have exploded since that deal.
Here's Watford, currently averaging 5 points a game, and he gets that one.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Now Williams. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Fires at the elbow. That one rolls around and rims out. The Trailblazers have gotten off to a sensational 5-for-5 start in the second quarter. And the postseason is always something to look forward to in the NBA. Grant, as a player, when you're in there, how different is playoff basketball from the regular season?
Well, first of all, B.A., it's the best time of the year. Playoff basketball, the intensity raises to another level. Both teams making adjustments within the series. You have to know your counters. Really, at the end of
The Portland Trailblazers with a commanding 22-point lead going into the break. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. The Celtics shooting 27% in today's game. Not good. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Lillard and Sharp are the guards. Jeremy Grant out there with Matisse Thybulle. And it's Tiny in at the 5 spot. And it's Brogdon off the drive. The shot no good. And the Trailblazers going the other way now.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Sharp again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Yeah, not afraid to finish at the rim. Sharp, just relentless.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
There's Tatum with the 3. Portland grabs the miss. It's off to Philadelphia after this game, where they'll face the 76ers. That'll be game 5 for them as they near the end of a 6-game trip.
And he just powered through contact trying to complete the play.
At the line for the Trailblazers, Jeremy Grant. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Hits both from the stripe. And Boston has possession. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Back to Brogdon. Clock at 6. Pass to Williams. There's Tatum with the 3. Outside for Brogdon. Over Lillard. Offensive rebound. Williams. Oh, just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances. Came up empty. Right wing. With some arc. And Lillard lays it up and in. Lillard's got 7.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? mission accomplished.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
Kick out to Brown. Gallinari against Grant. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul, first team foul. At the line for your Celtics, Danilo Gallinari. At the line for 2.
That's good from Gallinari. Gallinari hits them both. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Brogdon against Lillard. Pass to Sharp. Called in by Brown. For Boston, they've gotten off to a rough start. Now 0 for 5 in the second.
Well, you have to be impressed with the constant growth we're seeing from Jaylen Brown. He's put in a lot of work to become an all-star player.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Drains the triple. He's got 10.
3 points.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
Pass to Gallinari. He's off on that one. The Trailblazers have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Grant outside. And he gets the bucket. Grant's got 12 points in the game. And at this point for Brown, do you think he's realized his full potential, Richard?
No, I don't even think so, especially when you look at his work ethic. He puts in so much time that I think he can reach another level. He's still young and eager to learn. If I were to put it in 2K terms, I think he could get up to about a 94, 95 overall.
Outside Thibault. Pass to Sharp. Grant against Gallinari. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From the line. Second chance shot. And he lays it up and in.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Back to Brown. Pass to Williams. It's tipped. Here's Sharp. He's got 11. Lets a floater go. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Trailblazers. Pass to Gallinari. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Gallinari's gotten 4 this quarter.
And this has been the book on Gallinari. Play him physical, don't give him space. But you see how he's adjusted to that.
And here's Grant.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Now here's Lillard from the arc. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Damian Lillard picks one up.
You can tell Brogdon is a savvy shooter, getting it off and getting the foul call.
RJ, you were in the middle of a few trades in your career, to put it lightly. What's that like as a player to get moved around so much?
Thanks for bringing that up so sweetly, Brian. I appreciate that. Look, there's pros and cons to this. It's nice to know that another organization wants you for whatever reason, but it's also tough to leave an organization that you had a connection to, the fan base. But eventually you figure it out.
Jusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Portland. Simons comes in for Thibault. And the dunk by Lillard.
Oh, and that's a nice find by one of the youngest players in the league. Sharp with tremendous upside to his game.
The Celtics shooting just around 26% for the game. Kennard on the wing. Got a piece of it.